gorgeous awakened Sagittarius, and welcome back to the Portal Space Tarot. This is your monthly reading for February 2022. I'm going to start your reading off like usual using my singing bowl to clear my energy and yours. You're more than welcome to take in some deep breaths of positive energy and to release anything that no longer serves you. I'll do the same. Let's begin. Beautiful. Let's get heart-centered on your reading using my rose quartz heart. I'd like us both to imagine that we're in a bubble filled of white light and shimmering blue, so mote to be. Now we're both protected. What's going on, babies? I hope you're all incredible. I've got the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck here. I just got a quick blurb down below my description box. You'll find my website. You can sign up for the email list. I've got my Instagram below. You can follow me over there. What else? These are general readings, so please take what resonates, discard what doesn't. You can also check your moon, rising, and or Venus sign for more information. And please like, share, and subscribe. It lets the tribe know I'm alive. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to ask for our angels, our ancestors, our spirit guides, our extraterrestrials that love and guide us, and any benevolent beings that would love help us give you the best messages for the month of February. Can you believe it's February already? Where is the time going, my loves? Let's see. I'm going to read this one from the book also. Wow, beautiful. Loving Compassion, number 16. I just love the artwork on here. I'm going to find that in the book. 16. Loving compassion, unconditional love, empathy, compassion, care, friendliness, goodwill, benevolence, beyond duality, safe place, forgiveness, through expanded perceptives, open-hearted joy. Loving kindness is one of the greatest forces available to us on earth. It has the ability to transform all. Unconditional love is a vibration most closely aligned with the God or divine. When we allow ourselves to drop deep into a heart space, we feel interconnected into a state of oneness. As we choose to direct our lives with love, all that is not real or serving will drop away. Conflicts resolve, power struggles dissolve, a sense of inner peace and comfort will radiate within. Love is the root of happiness. When we fluidly give, we receive with the ease of breathing in and out, and we fly freely. Loving compassion is a fundamental element in the balance of life. It holds the seeds of the new paradigm of evolution. When doing hands-on healing, this is a force that we call on. It is the life force energy or God essence that brings healing, vitality, transformation to everything it touches. When we manifest and affirm something into the world from a place of love, the reasoning is the statement that reflects our intent. If we manifest from fear, our journey will bring in needed gear to bring us back to love. Unconditional love transcends duality. It sees beyond the reasoning or the situation to allow the stories to be told for new beginnings to emerge. It transmutes that is all out of balance back to zero and bridges heaven and earth. This card invites you to bring more loving situations at hand, whether it's towards yourself or someone connected to the question. It may imply needed forgiveness or seeing things from a fresh, more expansive perception. This card is a reminder that you are loved and have infinite access and gentle power of force of loving compassion when you need it. Bring yourself back to your heart and think about those that you choose loving moments where you have felt joy. Expand this feeling out to more people and creatures and places until the whole planet is infused with a beautiful, warm, and loving feeling. That's exactly where we're going to love. I know it's been a bit tough on the planet lately. People have been, it's been really very insane energy. So I get it if you're all feeling it. It's a collective thing, most likely. All right, let's get into the tarot portion. Where is dear Sagittarius right now? Where's a potential challenge or blockage for Sag? What should Sag be focusing on? What's in Sag's past? What's in Sag's strengths? Goodness me. What's in your near future? What is in suggested approach by spirit? Remember, you have free will. What does Sag need to know? Hopes and fears. And potential future and outcome. Ooh, this is a tough spread, guys. At the bottom of the deck, we've got Judgment. Yes, that is what is happening on the planet. I know it doesn't feel like it or look like it on the surface, but it's coming. And I know you're tired of us saying it's coming, but it is. But still, we have to go through these quarrels so we can wake more individuals up. But judgment is coming, and the truth, you cannot hide from it. All right, let's see where we all are. So, potential challenge and or blockage right now is the Nine of Swords. I know that's tough energy. A lot of this is in your own head, Sag. The Nine of Swords is about overthinking. Did I say the right thing? Did I do the right thing? All these kinds of things can come to a head, or you can just be worried about what's next, what's coming next, because we're in that space again of unknown. The paradigm is shifting so quickly, and maybe you're worried about what does 5D look like? What does that mean pulling out of that 3D matrix? And that's a lot weighing on your shoulders. And you could have had words with somebody here also. We've got potential challenge and or blockages is the Five of Pentacles. Many of you are feeling sort of lack energy. Some of you felt like you've been put out in the cold, or maybe you've put somebody else out in the cold. This Five of Pentacles speaks about usually lack of dough. This is also to do with lack of spiritual abundance. So maybe you're just losing hope for some of you, but it is creating a blockage for you, this sort of lack mentality, and it could just be what you're feeling from the collective. Then we've got what you need to be focusing on is the Seven of Wands. This is fire energy. This is fire and passion. This is your energy. This is fighting. You may have to fight for your rights. You may have to fight for your freedoms, and it may come to that on the center stage of Gaia. You may have to stand up for your own self in words with other people, and it's not necessarily an actual war or fighting, but this is a war of the mind. Then we've got in your past, we've got the Five of Wands. So that again, that's a more fighting, that's battling, that's having words with people, either sticking up for yourself or others. Goodness. And then we've got Five of Cups. This is sort of sadness. This is unemotionally fulfilled, but this says it will be your strength moving forward, because if we don't know what duality is, how do we know how it feels? And that could also, these cards could all be just collective feelings that you're feeling, and I understand everybody's going through this. This is in your near future, the Prince of Swords, standing in your freedom and sovereignty, speaking your truth. Maybe some of you will be learning something, going to school for something, whether that be herbalism, studying law. I see you sharpening your intellect, speaking up. That's air energy. Then we've got here, suggested approach by spirit. Remember, you have free will. Is the Moon card. Taking time to be with you. Taking the time out to have more compassion even for yourself and for your brothers and sisters on Mother Gaia. That's also water energy. What you need to know is the Seven of Cups. A lot of you have planted so many seeds, and maybe they did not come to fruition. Whatever is happening now is sort of like agony. I feel like a lot of us are going through, when the F is this shit gonna end? I mean, come on now. Isn't it time to get on with life? And, this is an emotional turmoil, And maybe you've lost love here. Maybe you've lost something that is creating this emotional fulfillment. Then we've got here in your hopes and fears, we've got the Two of Wands. This is standing proud and acknowledging how far you've come. Sure, you could stay in the fear department and say, you know what, I'm not sure if I can be proud of how far I've come. I don't see anything that gives me the inclination that I'm further ahead than I was last year. Well, sure, we could say that, but if you don't have to look at your accolades, you know what I'm trying to say, that word, material gain. I'm talking about your spiritual gain. How far have you come? What can you be proud of you? Okay? What have you bring to your community? Excuse me, I'm going to take some water. So that's also fire energy, your energy. Then we've got here your potential future and outcome. Eight of Swords, being at odds with people. Your backs are against each other. It seems like more feeling tied and bound to the situations at hand. Sorry, y'all, but this is what the cards say. Let's get some clarifiers. Maybe we can clear this up. 9 of Swords, please. 5 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. We've got the 5 of Wands. We've got the 5 of Cups. We've got the Prince of Swords. We've got the Moon card. We've got the 7 of Cups. Goodness. 2 of Wands. And the 8 of Swords. I think my cards are all backwards. I'm going to get a few more clarifiers here. Death card, please. The Devil card. 5 of Chalices. 4 of Chalices. And the Justice card, please. All right. Where y'all are right now is the 9 of Swords. This is tough energy. This is sort of overthinking situations. And remember, we can't control everything. And that's a tough place to be in. The only thing that you can control is your mind, Sagittarius. So try to go back to that loving and compassionate side when you get sidetracked. This is being clarified by the Knight of Wands. Get up into your armor suit. Get going. Get on your horse. Forget some of the things so you can move forward into what you want to do, whether that be work, love, or career, so you can have some sort of forward movement and get out of that headspace of negativity. Might be looping. We've got here crossing you, potential challenge or blockage. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. This is lack. This is either somebody put you out in the cold or you put them out in the cold, or this is just the feeling you're getting, the compassion you're feeling for the people on Mother Gaia. This is sort of that lack mentality, lack of money, lack of funds, or lack of spiritual gain. This is being clarified by the 2 of Pentacles. Spirit is saying you're going to have to balance yourself, balance your coins, balance your books, balance your activity, get grounded again and start balancing yourself. Whatever you have to do to create that balance, and whether that's inner balance too. We've got here what you should focus on is the 7 of Wands. Yes, you have to face your fears. Yes, you have to move forward. Yes, you need to stand up for yourself. Absolutely, all of those things, and you will. so mote it be. You are protected at this time, and, have that loving and compassion for yourself. It's been a tough road. This is being clarified by the 9 of Chalices. This is working on your happiness, working on what makes Sagittarius happy, and focusing on that as well, no matter how this looks on the surface. Then we've got here in your past, we've got the 5 of Wands. Again, more fighting energy, arguments, battling. It's like a lot of, it could be also that internal battle within you that's not being, it's not like you've got enough self-love. This is being clarified by the 10 of Chalices, because you do know how to have emotional fulfillment, and you have. And perhaps some of you have moved into a union of your choice, which has brightened up your life. I just see happiness, okay? You had to fight to get there, though. Then we've got here in your strengths, we've got the 5 of Cups. Again, this is sort of lack of emotional fulfillment or desires at the moment. Maybe a lot of things that you thought you used to like to do in 3D reality is no longer available to you, and you're sort of feeling stuck. But it will be, I know it doesn't look like it right now, but it will be a strength. This is being clarified by the Hermit card, because you will see why things happen, and maybe perhaps what you thought was fun is not for you, and it's not helping Gaia. It wasn't helping the people around you, although you might have thought it was fun. Spirit is sort of coming in with the Hermit card to let you know that you need to recollect what and why things happened the way they did, so you could be in the space that you're in now. Then we've got your near future. We've got the Prince of Swords, sharpening your intellect. This is, hang on just a sec here. And also some of you could be going back to school, learning something new, sharpening your skills at something. Maybe you're writing a book for some of you even. This is beautiful. So some future things that will be happening here. And then we've got the Death energy. I believe this is mostly, for most of you, death of the old self, death of the old ways, death of 3D paradigm, and that shift. Yes, there could be a lot of actual deaths around us, because a lot of people have chosen to take poison. And, my heart goes out to anybody. But there are things that you can do to purge. Pine needle tea, there's other remedies available. What else? This death energy is also a completion of a cycle. So we are going into that 5D and beyond reality. And it's you standing in your truth and your sovereignty. Oh, and then I grabbed one more card because I know that was pretty tough. We've got the Star energy. This is Spirit letting you know that your angels, your ancestors, and your star and galactic family are here with you. You are the star of your show. So make sure that you are doing some nourishing and self-care, making sure your diet is clean and things of that nature also. We've got here suggested approach by Spirit. Remember, you have free will, is the Moon card. This is Pisces energy, Cancer energy, water energy. This is taking time out to work on your shadow side, work on you, Sag, work on the things that are triggering you at the moment so you can bring more unconditional love into your life. This is being clarified by the Devil card. Some of you could be dealing just with a Capricorn energy. This is feeling tied and bound to a situation. That could be work, love, career, whatever that is for you, Sag. I don't know your situation, but we're just tied to the GOV and all the bull-ish that's happening on the planet. So I get it, and it's tough energy, but you're going to have to sit with that and figure out what's triggering you and sort of move past that. I also took one more clarifier. We've got the King of Pentacles. This is beautiful energy. What Spirit is saying is to work on your coins, work on you, feeling that king sense that you need to move through these times. And it's like another way to focus. We've got what y'all need to know is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is sort of loss of emotional fulfillment, whether that be work, love, or career. And I get it. We've seen that all through this reading. But you're going to have to get yourself together. You're going to have to pick yourself up off the ground. You're going to sort of realize what energies are you carrying that are yours or not yours. There's so much going on. Maybe you need to turn off the TV for some of you. This is being clarified by the Five of Cups, Five of Chalices. Again, this is upset about the things that you've lost, but what you're failing to see, Sag, is that there's two cups behind you, and those are the cups you need to be focusing on. Getting out of that, what I've lost, and what you got to see of what you've gained during this time. And it's changing your lens, changing your perspectives. This is being clarified by the King of Wands. Forward movement. You've got the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. You've got two kings on deck here, showing and showcasing that you have to move past these old hurts, old traumas, old pain, and realize what you're experiencing now. Is that your energy or the collective's? Some of you need to move into a different home, a different apartment, a new relationship. Maybe those are things that you need to sort of move past, and that could be trauma and hurt and pain. That's why you're feeling this sort of sadness. This is hopes and fears. We've got the Two of Wands. If you stay in the fearful department, you won't be proud of how far you've come. Remember I said, it's sort of like you're the iceberg. You only see what you can see on the surface, but you don't see the bottom of the iceberg. So we want to stay in the hopeful side and know how proud you've come. You may not be able to see that on the surface or in your material wealth or whatever that is for you that you consider to be successful, but how far you've come emotionally is quite a feat. Then we've got here clarifying this is the Four of Chalices. Again, this is sort of upset about what you've lost, or imagine that at one point in your life you had prayed and manifested what you have now. So I want you to think about that, being more in gratitude of, wow, this is really great. It may not be what I want now, but it at one time was. I'm grateful for where I am and what has happened, and then Spirit wants to hand you this fourth cup of emotional fulfillment to sort of complete your cycle. Then we've got here, I grabbed another clarifier here. I've got the Empress that showed up, letting me know that you need to be nurturing yourself. This is birthing. Some of you could be having an actual birth in your family, or this is just the birthing of new ideas. We are going through this shift of 3D into 5D and beyond, and you are a co-creative person in this creative process. So stand proud, know where you want to head, make sure you're nurturing yourself and doing a lot of self-care at the moment. Then we've got here in your potential future and outcome, we've got the Eight of Swords, people at odds with each other, and that's quite what's happening. There's so much dualistic energy at the moment. It's yin and yang on each side. So you may feel again this sort of tied and bound, not being able to speak your mind or your truths, and quite frankly, you're going to need to stand for yourself. You're going to need to sort of create that unity again. And this is being clarified by the Justice card. For most of us, this is what's happening on the center stage of Gaia. Getting the justice that we deserve, bringing more unity and love into relationships and the world where we stand right now. and that is Libra energy. This is being clarified by the Queen of Wands. This is beautiful energy. This is forward movement. This is excitement. This is moving in a new direction and being a part of that. Let's get some clarifiers. Oracle cards. Sagittarius. Wasn't all up in the camera here, y'all. Hang on. Three romance angel cards, please. I'll take all three. All right, let's see what's happening here. So, romance angels. We've got calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you two together if you're not already with that person. Then we've got give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. And then we've got this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. We've got sobriety. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for adjusting my cravings in a healthful direction that I only desire life-affirming foods and beverages. So y'all know what that means. Then we've got past lives. Release your past life karma, and you're an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. So a lot of this stuff that's happening here is like old karmic stuff that's not even yours that you need to heal or forgive. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. Ain't that the truth? Then we've got here singing and dancing. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through a magical power of music and movement. Boom, get out there and shake a leg, honey. We've got acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. We had that at the very beginning also with loving compassion. Then we've got have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, and as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, your prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. Beautiful. Then we've got Merkaba activation. I got my Merkaba here. I've got a few actually. We've got transcendence, ascension. You are rising up. Ain't that the truth? Rise up, baby. It's time. Then we've got grounding, number 15. I'm going to read that from the book. As I said, you don't always see the root or the iceberg underneath, right? Let's see, that's number 15. You long for the free and open worlds of spirit and light, yet you also yearn to experience the healing power of divine joy, of sacred sound and living color. You are meant to bring joy, beauty, and comfort to this world, to share your spiritual light. To do so, you need grounding. Your dreams want you just as much as you want them. Grounding helps them bring your dreams to life in the world and for the benefit of many. Beautiful. So make sure you're grounding at this moment. We've got your dragon card, the Merlin dragon. Beautiful. Looks like he's cooking up a stew. I'm gonna try to find this one. The Merlin dragon 104. Okay. The Merlin dragon, continue your journey discovering what you need to learn and understand and own. The Merlin dragon, to give him his full name, is an incredibly large, sage, old dragon whose message is one of teaching and learning. He has found his way into your reading today, and his message is, not all things are as they seem. Some are images are being reflect back to you in order for you to understand disconcernment and learn the lessons of self-trust. Once you have done this, you will discover how to stand in your own power and own who you truly are. The Grand Master Dragons are able to shapeshift between their dragon and human or angelic form, whichever gauze he drops. The Merlin is the teacher of the teachers, so heed to his wise counsel. You are unable to teach others until you fully understand the lessons yourself. Once you have mastered these, you are in a position of clarity and ownership that can share your wisdom with integrity and power. Until then, you hold your tongue and continue your journey of discovering what you need to learn. Understand and own. Only then you will be able to be in a place of authority to share your knowledge with others. If you notice the owls keep crossing your path, know that the Merlin is around and willing to share his infinite wisdom with you and show what you need to learn. He will stretch you and often answer questions with another question, encouraging you to seek the answers within. He is not an easy Grand Master to work with, but he will guide you well. Beautiful. And then we've got alienness, number 27, non-humanoid parallel. This is from the Galactic Heritage cards, number 27. The energy of this card refers to a sense of alienness many humans have that keeps them from feeling connected to life on planet Earth. Many of them feel strange in their own skin, as if they came from somewhere else. You indeed have the connection to non-human beings in the universe, but because you are human in this life, the card asks you to begin to embrace your uniqueness, celebrate it rather than fear it or be ashamed of it. If you need to ask, or if you need help, ask a loving non-human beings to assist you during your meditation. Feel their alienness and open your heart to them anyways. You and they are one. Beautiful. And then your crystal card, oh, lovely citrine. I do love citrine so much. I actually have a little citrine right here. This is your crystal card, so if you have, if you don't have this in your current collection, you can imagine that citrine is in your pocket for all of February or however long you need it. Dear Sag, I'm going to read that from the book. And then we've got two more cards. Hang on. Citrine, wealth, creativity, abundance healing. Your financial concerns will soon dissolve with steady steam of abundance that starts to flow in many areas of your life. This is not abundance solely or in a monetary level, but abundance of also creativity and healing. You are asked to let go of any fear or guilt that may be holding on in a regard to your wealth and prosperity. Be thankful for the abundance that you are about to receive. Honor it and put it to good use in ways that nurture and replenish your spirit. You deserve to be and have all that your heart desires. Lovingly recognize the abundance as you eternally hold it within your heart, and you will manifest abundance through all you think, say, and do. Remember, we talked about being in gratitude. Then we've got Star Mother Loved. The Universal Mother loves and supports me totally. So mote it be. Your last card here is Mystery. The universe and the mind are the great frontier, the unending entity of boundless mystery. By being, I experience the infinite essence and the wonder of life. So mote it be. Dearest Sag, I hope these messages have helped. Remember, the portal is within you. You are your best guru. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next reading.